In my experience, almost all people have some form of lack of self-worth playing out in their life, and it can play out in many ways, in lack of financial abundance, lack of loving relationships, lack of joy, really anywhere where there's a perceived lack. In almost every case, it stems back to a lack of self-worth. And for me, the journey in attending to this was, first of all, realizing that I wasn't just a physical body. And I would like to show you an image that my mentor's husband drew. He created this right back in the 1940s. And it's a really simple way to have a visual explanation of the truth of who we are. You can just let this image speak to you and feel into it. And what it represents, the green one represents our physical body, the yellow one represents our mental emotional body, and everything we think creates what we feel. And the meaning we give to experiences is what we're thinking, which again creates our feeling. And this can have a charge, and this creates what we can call our mental emotional body. And then the white one is our soul or essence, our higher self, our spirit, whatever word that you'd like to give that. And at the top, that part there that represents, looks like the sun, that represents the source of all life. Everything that you imagine source to be, the ability to create everything that exists in the all that is all, the potential for all the wisdom that there is, and the magnificent unconditional love that it is, the limitlessness of it, the vastness of it. Can you see that you hold that here in your heart? Everything that you imagine source to be, you hold within you. And for me, that was the key to really turning around lack of self-worth. It was the key to understanding what true self-love is, which has absolutely nothing to do with the ego, but everything to do with the truth of who you are. It's switching your perception of self from a limited person in a human form with our perceived limitations and our unconscious or conscious lack beliefs, and instead relating to self, identifying with self as the truth of who you are, as that pure love that you are, as that part of you that is limitless, that is eternal, that's infinite and free, the part of you that is pure love. You don't have to try and love yourself. It's just recognizing that you are love, and then relating to self as that pure love that you are. And the only way to do this is by learning how to move from the head into the heart, to truly feel that love that you are and to know that. And that's the key to self-love, to true love. And when you start to acknowledge self as that, you begin to experience it. And it's through that direct experience of that pure love that you are that it becomes real for you. And it moves from belief and a hope into a true knowing through the experience. And then when you allow your every word and your every thought and your every action to come from that pure love that you are, then that's what your world will reflect. That's a universal law. Your outer world is a direct reflection of your inner state of being. And you create your world with your thoughts and your words and your actions. So when they come from that love that you are, you will create a world that reflects love. A world that is your heaven on earth. And that's such a beautiful thing. It's so freeing to know that. And that's the key. So every time you find yourself having a limited thought or a lack of belief, just switch your focus into the heart, into feeling the truth of who you are, into the love that you are, and then create from that space. It's a beautiful way to live. Give it a go.